Well, my name is Carol Cheney, and I work for Banner Health. I'm the Regional Director of Simulation and Innovation for Banner. Well, I was first introduced into simulation in 2005. I was kind of thrown into it as becoming the Insta expert in something I knew nothing about. And for me, I think what simulation means is a complete change in the way that we do education and training in healthcare. Truthfully, what led me here was initially our local sales rep, Paul Kiley, who had initially introduced me, and I was unable to make the one last year. And then when he told me it was in San Diego, and he said, hey, why don't you think about presenting? And then I had some colleagues, I'm part of a network in Arizona for simulation, and had some colleagues that said, hey, it'd be a good idea to present a birds of a feather panel together, since we're from academia and the service side, so we can kind of show how we're bridging the gap. And so that brought me here. I think, like I said, it's definitely here to stay. It's not going anywhere, and the more and more that we have less opportunities for education, time and dollars to devote to it, it makes more sense in a simulated situation to get the biggest bang for your buck and work with patient care in its entirety. For the next 5 to 10 years, I think you're going to see it evolve. I don't think it will look like it does today, much like if you compare it to flight simulation. It'll definitely evolve, but at the same time, I think it's going to become so commonplace that no one will question the value of simulation anymore. They would more question the value of not having it. And I think it will become so accepted amongst so many different spectrums that people will feel more comfortable with things like competency and evaluation using it. I think it's going to become sort of a gold standard for entering into certain career paths, for graduating from certain careers. So I think, I think you're going to see pretty big things. Well, what was really great, as I'm from Arizona, I found that there were a lot of people here from Arizona, but I met individuals from Vermont, from China, everywhere. And I think what's really great in simulation is that you have to be collaborative, and this is a great way to have a network of friends and colleagues and support groups and people you can call or go to and say, hey, I have this problem. Have you ever faced this, and what can we do about this, or can you help me with this? Do you want to collaborate on research for this? Let's pool our data together. And I think when you have an environment like the Sun situation, where you get all these different individuals together at all different levels, I think you can really start appreciating either what you've achieved, where your starting point is, and really, again, sort of get a big network of really friends and colleagues to rely on.